What I enjoyed most about uh, running the GuestNet group is the opportunity to make a difference in the life of the young girl. So for me, is having the privilege to empower them, to help them to discover themselves and their uniqueness, their understanding that they have all of the resources that they need, that everything they need is within them, especially as they are living in a world that is so challenging at this time. So uh, just being just standing in that gap, that place to make that difference in their life for me is precious.
I think the thing I love most about running my girls' net groups is seeing their light bulb moment as the program progresses and the girls start seeing who they are and like recognizing themselves, where so many of them, I think, come to group not really sure of themselves, and they learn so much about themselves, and so many of them have this little light bulb moment of like, oh, it's okay to be me. And I think that is really, really powerful. And I think it's the thing that by the end of the program, that last session, I struggle not to cry when I say goodbye to them, because just seeing that journey is very powerful.
Yeah, I would agree. That last session is something special, isn't it?
It is. Oh goodness, yeah. I try and be really professional and not cry, but I do.
What I got from the Girls Net Mentor training was, I guess, a feeling like I'm doing some like more meaningful and purposeful work, and that I'm contributing to a better world, really. And I always have to think about the thing that Kim says, changing the world one girl at a time. And that feels like a really nice thought. But I also feel more confident and prepared as a parent, because just knowing what to focus on when it gets tough is quite a nice feeling as well. And then I guess on top of that, I've made some really lovely connections with some of the other women in my cohort group. So yeah, the support continues.
Great support available. Kim, Helena, the whole group of women, always fantastic women come to these trainings. That's great. That a small peer group that you feel part of, really, that was a lot. Other experienced mentors who'd done the work before, and just the organisational support. So I really felt supported, and a sense of sort of being part of a really worthwhile and important process.
I enjoyed most from the training, I think, the camaraderie with the other mentors. That was a real surprise. I wasn't expecting to feel so connected to the other women in there. But I really loved the sense of community, meeting each week and I really looked forward to it. I look forward to seeing everybody. I look forward to my little group that we would also meet outside the training just to chat about it. And I loved the whole workshop days, the days with Helena. Oh my goodness, I slept well after those days. I learned a lot about myself, that's for sure.
What I would say to a woman considering being a Girls Net mentor is, girls need us, let's step up. Girls need to see role models who aren't their teachers, who aren't celebrities, women in the media. They get so much from seeing women who've stepped into their confidence, and they can see a diverse range of mentors. And I think that's really powerful for us women to just step in for the girls, because their mental health is in crisis. We know that.
I was thinking about doing it, so thinking about training to become a Girls Net mentor, I would say, I guess, get your laptop right now and sign up. But yeah, I think if you're not sure, but you feel that pull or you'll hear the call, then absolutely go for it. It's intensive, but it's a short training in a way, so you can start making a difference after a couple of months. And you don't need a background in this type of work before you can apply. I didn't, but you're very well supported every step of the way. You'll be given a clear overview of what needs doing when. And then obviously you'll have weekly supervisions and help from your peer group as well. So you'll have all the tools you need to confidently run that first Girls Net group.
Be aware that it's intense, it's very fast paced, and it's challenging. but it is really worthwhile, and there is loads of support, and the girls really need it. You will benefit. I'm sure you will benefit from it. So trust yourself and go for it. That's what I would
For
say.
any woman that is thinking about it, I would say do it, because the truth is that we need more mentors. We need girls today need people around them, people to give guidance, to give support, to point them in the right direction. And I would just say do it, because a lot of girls are alone, a lot of girls are confused and going through a challenging phase of their life. I think the best thing that this generation, us as this generation of women, can do to the next generation is to be there in their corner to help, to mentor them. So we do need more women. I would say do it, please.
To anybody who's thinking about becoming a Girls Net mentor, who's sitting on the fence, not sure, I would just say do it. You will grow in ways that you can't imagine. And the impact that you will have on young women, it might not land with them straight away, but they will carry you, and the words and the learnings that they, and the wisdom that they gain from that program throughout their life. So I would just say do it. It's hard work. You've got to be committed, but it's good hard work. It's intense, it's deep, it's powerful, and it's impactful. So I would just say do it.
GirlsNet was born in the pandemic. It arose out of a need, an increased need that we were seeing in girls of all ages, actually. And we felt that an online program, whilst we specialise in working in person, we actually felt like an online program might be more accessible to more girls. So it was developed using funding that we got from the lottery, and it offers girls so much. It offers them camaraderie. It gives them a sense that there's nothing wrong with them, even if they're experiencing increased anxiety or other symptoms of stress. They get a chance to learn tools week by week over a 6-week program, and they also find the resources within themselves, recognise actually that they've got many resources within themselves. The GirlsNet Mentor training takes place online also. It's over 3 months, and you get the chance, first of all, to experience GirlsNet as your preteen self. It's so much easier to give something that you have experienced yourself. We'll also give you all the tools, the timetables, the materials that you'll need to run GirlsNet. And there are a couple of women's work days so that you can do whatever work you need to do for yourself to be able to step into this role as a mentor. The second half of the training involves you running your first GirlsNet group, really closely supported by us and by your peer group, your cohort of women that you've trained with. So if you're at all interested, we have free webinars to explain more, and the girls need us, the girls need you. So if you're at all attracted to this and want to find out more, please join us at one of our webinars.